I don't care if you've got a small little place, a large mansion. We need to set up our kitchens for healing. That's what we need to do. Okay? And so in setting up our kitchens from healing, I want you to notice the different colors. Okay? I went over last week over some of the colors. And red is for the blood, circulation. Do you guys remember what this is for?
Turmeric, inflammation.
Inflammation. This right here is garlic, and it's white for cleansing. What else? Like a natural antibiotic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So when you set up your kitchen, you want to set up all your spices and stuff for specific ailments for your family. If you know your child has ADD, as they label it ADD, you want to set up certain foods and stuff for them to heal. Okay? If you know a person has arthritis, well, turmeric is good for arthritis, so you want to start using that in the food. It's also good for the memory. Okay? That person has infections a lot to build the immune system, and that's where you're going to do garlic. Okay? Instead of using regular salt, you want to use Himalayan salt because it has a lot of minerals in the body. Okay? So you're using your kitchen to heal you first. And I say you first, us first. I have 3 kids, and as black moms and black fathers, we're always putting everybody else first. We want to put us first. And the reason why is because we are the ones that are helping our families. If we're sick, then what can we do? You know what I'm saying? So I'm showing, I'll be here every Saturday at Forest Park Library, 9:30, 11:30, and today I'm demonstrating raw greens. I'm going to do simple living foods. Now, what are living foods? You guys know what living foods are? Vegetables and what? Herbs and what else? Fruits. That's right. Live foods. Foods that are alive. So basically, it just really hit me. I mean, I've been saying this for a while, but it just really hit me. Everything that's basically in a package is what? Processed. So how can something process, that means that it goes through a process. I was looking at YouTube, I call it YouTube University, and they had this meat. And these people, this really tripped me out. These people put on these masks to put this dye, what looked like glue, over the meat to preserve the meat and then put it in the freezer. Now, if they had to put masks on to preserve the meat, why in the hell are we eating it? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like it went through a process. In other words, if you're going to do it, get your own cow, get with a group of people, and grow it yourself if you're going to do it. But the process of every single thing, even herbs, if it's in a bottle, how can it breathe? How can it really give you the full nutrients? So what I'm getting into is living foods. Living foods are foods that are not cooked over 118 degrees that still have its live enzymes. And it's then able to go into our bodies where it's able to help us. Okay, so today I'm going to make live collard greens. We didn't have our big bowl. I'm just keeping it real simple. So let's say you got $10, okay? And you have $10. And with the $10, what you going to do? Your family's hungry. Okay, I have 3 kids, and they be like, Mama, I'm hungry. There's McDonald's across the street, there's Burger King here, here's Taco Bell, and then, mind you, in Taco Bell now, they have this food may be cancerous, hazardous to your health. It's a sign that actually says that. It's a sign that actually says that in the front now. It's warning us now. They had to put that sign up. I couldn't believe it. I showed it. I said, I went to my kids, and I showed it to them, and I said, Look at this sign. What does the sign say? I had my son read it. He said, wow, Mommy, I can't believe this. I said, yes, the food is chemicals. We've been eating chemicals. No wonder why we're killing each other. No wonder why, we're violent and angry and so forth, depressed, tired, sick. This is why. So this right here, I'm going to do live collard greens. And all I'm going to do, and this only takes about, don't do away with the stems. We cannot always do away with the stems. That's where you get your nutrients at. Okay, so I'm just basically chopping it up. Normally I'll have it done, but I wanted to just show you guys. Okay. wash my hands. And this right here. So you see, I want to notice, like, what do you notice about the air here when you first come in? Can you smell all the seasonings? Can you smell the seasonings?
I think it smells somewhere, can it?
Yeah, when you do your kitchen live, especially, you know, you'll start smelling everything and things, your taste buds will become clear. We're on day 25 of raw foods. We're doing 90 days raw, and we're on day 25, so I hope to release a lot of waste over time and just be healthy. That's the whole thing. Okay, so I'm just taking the green onion and just kind of, you know, putting it in. I'm just doing it simple, and the reason why I'm doing it simple, because let's say your electricity bill is off. Yeah, let's keep it real. You don't have any electricity, so you can't make any cooked food anyway. Or it's been an earthquake, and it's been an emergency, or a tornado, and you don't have electricity. What you gonna make? You get what I'm saying? Or like I said in the beginning, you just have $10. What are you gonna make for a family of 4? Okay, so this was just basically 1.5 stalks of fresh greens. Okay. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you. Or let's say you're homeless and you come across a garden, the community started a garden, and you're homeless, and here's sitting some greens. Okay? And I always wanted to start a homeless box, I thought. A homeless box where here's the greens, there's some olive oil, a couple of seasoning, a knife, and a potato peeler, and a homeless person can come and make them some food. You see what I'm saying? This is what I want to do, a homeless box for people, or an emergency box or whatever, but we all should have good food. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to put nutritional yeast, which is high in B12, is good for the nervous system, and I'm going to put a little unfiltered, we're going to use unfiltered olive oil. Unfiltered olive oil means that it's not processed. It's in its natural state. As natural as we can get it, and I try to use the glass bottles, because if you use the plastic bottles, it's sitting in the plastic, and guess what? What are you getting from that? Yeah, you want to bless your food. I mean, sometimes you may not have that. Put a little bit of Himalayan sea salt. Now, for those who have high blood pressure, you don't have to put any salt. But I'm just putting a little bit on there, okay? And what you want to do is you want to take, and this is really fun to make with your family. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. It's the Himalayan sea salt and the olive oil that makes it look like it's cooked. Can you see what's happening? I'm just gently just going it. It's softening. It's softening it. And it's making it look like it's cooked. See that?
Wow.
Just that quick. That took about a minute. A minute. Because what we do, my grandfather and us, now he was an excellent cook, but he had a barbecue place still in his shop. We overcooked everything. Chitlins, barbecue, collard greens. The only healthy thing was probably collard greens, but it had ham hocks and pig feet in it. And I remember eating them pig feet and stuff, and I was like, now I look at it, and I'm like, dang. We had a pig feet and chitlins plantation food on the plate. Like, I look at that now and say, oh my God. When you smell the chitlins now, it's like, it stinks. It makes you want to throw up. But before, I couldn't wait to have some chitlins, right? What were you going to say, Kim? Okay. So this right here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put a little bit of cayenne. Cayenne punches everything together. A little bit of garlic. Okay. And a little bit of nutritional yeast. And I'm going to mix it in. And for color, I like color, because if you have all your colors in your food, guess what? Then you got all your nutrition. So we're doing a little bit of red right here. And red is for circulatory, heart. You know, green is for everything. Okay? So I just want to give some color to the food, but I also want to give that crunch to it. Add something different. You can add whatever you want to this. But this is like a major staple now, since we've been doing the raw food. And it's something that you can grow in your house, outside of your house, you know, as a major staple, and just eat on it all day long. You know, if you don't have very much money, then you can cut it smaller. I'm doing it as big pieces. And you guys, and that's it. And that took all but how many minutes?
A
kind of
Find it.
onions that you put in?
Got green onions. You can put whatever onions in there. Yeah, and you can smell it. Now you can, yeah. Then the black pepper, everything is for a reason. I'm just putting a little bit of black pepper in there.
Yeah.
You know, black pepper helps the stomach too. Every
Yeah.
season is for
That's something
yeah.
I did.
It helps the turmeric to really work in the system. Okay, I'm having for turmeric for joint pain. You add a little turmeric in there. So you remember, we're healing our families. We're healing ourselves. So we're making our food to heal, not to kill. That's the whole thing. So this is how it looks for those viewers out there too that are out there. And this is just how it looks right now. You can see it. And that's it. That's it. And so you guys can try some now if you like. That's if you like. I'm not going to force you. I'm trying to see. Do we have the other little bowls?